The angels are offering guidance to someone who is struggling with the hurtful remarks made by a loved one about their age. This hurt can be deep and emotional, especially when it comes from someone close. The angels wish to remind you that such comments about your age, though painful, are rooted in the speaker's insecurities and fears rather than a reflection of your value. Let's delve deeper into the messages the angels bring forth and break them down into more digestible parts. The Moon card, dealing with illusions and secrets. The first major aspect of the message comes from the appearance of the Moon card in your reading. The Moon card is associated with illusions, secrets, and the unknown. This card often appears when there is something beneath the surface of a situation that is not yet clear to us. In this context, it is brought forth to provide clarity and peace about the situation surrounding the remarks made about your age. The Moon card helps to point out that not everything is as it seems. The person you love who has been talking about your age is likely doing so out of their own fear and confusion. Their actions are not rooted in malice, but rather in their internal struggles. These struggles could be related to their own insecurities about aging, change, or even about their position within the relationship. The angels encourage you to look past the surface and to see that there is a deeper emotional truth behind their words. Understanding the root cause of hurtful comments. When we hear comments like these, especially from someone we love, it's easy to take them personally. However, the Moon card encourages us to look beyond the surface and understand that the person who has been speaking about your age may be projecting their own fears onto you. The angels suggest that these words are not a reflection of you, but a manifestation of their own internal struggles. Perhaps they fear aging or feel insecure about their own place in life or the relationship, and these feelings are coming out inappropriately. The angels urge you to approach the situation with compassion and empathy. Understand that what the person is saying might not even be entirely truthful, as their words could be influenced by their own emotional state. It's crucial not to interpret everything at face value, as the Moon card reminds us that many times what we see or hear is veiled by illusions. Trusting your intuition and inner knowing, along with the message of the Moon card, comes the call to trust your intuition. Often, when things feel off, or when something has been said behind your back, your intuition picks up on the energy of the situation before your logical mind fully processes it. The angels encourage you to honor these feelings and use your inner wisdom to guide you through this moment. While your intuition is invaluable, the angels also urge you to not let doubt or fear cloud your judgment. Stay grounded in love and peace, and remember that you are supported by divine wisdom. embracing your true essence. While this situation may initially seem to be about comments on your age, it is, in fact, a much deeper opportunity for self-reflection and growth. The angels want you to reconnect with your own inner truth. Do not let the opinions of others or the judgments of society dictate how you see yourself. Your age, your experiences, and the wisdom you have gained through time are all parts of who you are, and they hold immense value. The angels lovingly remind you that you are perfect just as you are. There is no need to let the fleeting judgments of others diminish your sense of self-worth. Your worth is not defined by numbers, but by the love, light, and wisdom you carry within. Age, instead of being a negative factor, is a symbol of your strength, your growth, and your life journey. Healing and releasing old wounds, the angels also bring forth a message of healing. Often, comments about age can trigger old wounds or insecurities that we have carried for years. These wounds may be rooted in past experiences or fears that have been reinforced over time. The moon card represents the opportunity to heal these old emotional patterns. The angels are surrounding you with their light, helping to cleanse any old patterns of self-doubt or fear that have been triggered by comments about your age. Now is the time to heal. It's a chance to embrace who you are with love and pride, rather than shame or fear. The angels remind you that age is not something to be ashamed of. Instead, it is a beautiful reflection of everything you have experienced and learned. This is the time for healing, for letting go of any negative self-talk, and for embracing yourself fully. The importance of patience and waiting for clarity. The angels urge you to be patient during this time. The situation may feel emotionally charged, and you might feel the urge to confront the person who has been speaking about your age behind your back. However, the angels ask you to wait for clarity. Sometimes the best course of action is no action at all, at least until you have a clearer understanding of the situation. The moon card reminds us that clarity comes with time, and during that time, the angels are offering you guidance and protection. They want you to remember that the truth will eventually come to light, and that when it does, you will know how to move forward. Archangel Chamuel, guidance on compassion and self-worth. As the message continues, Archangel Chamuel, the angel of unconditional love, enters the picture. Archangel Chamuel is associated with healing, particularly in relationships. The presence of Chamuel during this time is significant, as the angel is here to help you navigate the emotions surrounding the situation. Chamuel's light green aura is a reminder that your heart is being protected and that you are loved deeply by the divine. Chamuel encourages you to approach the situation with love and compassion. While the person you care about may have said hurtful things, Samuel invites you to understand that these words are more about their internal struggles than about you. They may be projecting their own fears or insecurities about aging, vulnerability, or relationships onto you. The presence of Samuel urges you to recognize this and to approach the situation with empathy rather than resentment or anger. Communication and healing through love. Samuel also emphasizes the importance of communication in this situation. If the remarks about your age have hurt you, it's important to address the issue with honesty and openness. Rather than letting the hurt fester, Samuel gently guides you to express your feelings in a way that fosters understanding. This might be an opportunity to clear the air and uncover the true reasons behind the comments. With Samuel's support, you will find the right words to express yourself without causing conflict. This communication can help to heal not just the relationship, but also your relationship with yourself. Samuel encourages you to reflect on how these comments have affected you emotionally. Are you allowing them to shake your confidence? Are you letting them influence how you see yourself? The angel reminds you that your age is a reflection of your journey, your wisdom, and your experiences. And these things should be celebrated. Embracing your divine essence, the message from the angels is clear. You are not defined by your age, and your true essence is ageless. Your soul is a divine light that transcends physical limitations. The comments about your age may hurt, but they cannot dim the radiance of your true self. The divine light within you is eternal, and it cannot be affected by external judgments or opinions. Samuel's loving guidance helps you reconnect with your divine essence, reminding you that you are loved, worthy, and valuable, no matter your age. The angels encourage you to stand tall and embrace your true self, knowing that you are enough just as you are. You are a radiant being, and no comment or judgment can take that away from you. Moving forward, empowerment and growth as the angels continue to offer guidance. They remind you that this situation, though painful, is an opportunity for growth and self-discovery. The Eight of Cups card, which also appeared in your reading, symbolizes a turning point in your emotional life. The person you love may be struggling with their own emotions and projecting their fears onto you. This is not an attack on your worth, but rather an indication of their own internal battles. The Eight of Cups encourages you to reflect on whether this relationship still brings you joy and fulfillment. It may be time to evaluate whether this connection is aligned with your higher purpose and whether it continues to nurture your soul. Sometimes letting go of relationships that no longer serve us is an act of self-love, not failure. The angels are empowering you to make decisions that honor your emotional well-being and your higher self. Final thoughts. Embracing the journey. In conclusion, the message from the angels is one of self-love, compassion, and empowerment. The person you love may have spoken about your age behind your back, but this is an opportunity for you to rise above external judgments and reconnect with your true essence. You are not defined by your age or by the opinions of others. Your worth comes from within, from the love and light that radiates from your soul. The angels are guiding you through this situation, offering you protection, clarity, and support. Trust in their wisdom and trust in your own inner knowing. You are loved, cherished, and supported beyond measure. Embrace your journey with pride and know that you are a divine being, perfect just as you are. Where someone you love has been speaking about your age behind your back, which may have left you feeling hurt and questioning your worth. The angels are offering guidance and reassurance in the face of this emotional challenge. They are helping you to understand that your true value is not determined by age, societal standards, or the opinions of others. Instead, your worth comes from your inner strength, divine nature, and the love you carry within. When others speak negatively about your age or make judgments about you, it's important to remember that these words do not define you. The angels want you to focus on your divine self and embrace the transformation that comes with this situation. The pain caused by the words of the person you love can be an opportunity for you to reframe how you see yourself and step into your own personal power. This is not about dwelling on external opinions, but about understanding the limitless potential you hold within yourself. The angels encourage you to trust in the divine plan unfolding in your life. Every experience, including this one, is shaping your soul and guiding you towards greater wisdom, self-love, and spiritual growth. The Divine Self card serves as a reminder that you are exactly where you need to be, and each moment you experience is part of your soul's journey. The wisdom and growth you have accumulated over the years are a testament to the power of your life experience, not a reflection of any limitations associated with age. As the person you love speaks about your age, the angels want to remind you that these words may stem from their own insecurities or struggles. They might not fully understand the emotional impact of what they are saying. It's important to approach this situation with compassion, both for yourself and for them. The angels are guiding you to reflect on your own emotions and seek balance within yourself. Are you giving too much power to others' opinions, especially when it comes to something as deeply personal as your age? The angels encourage you to stand firm in your truth and not let these external judgments sway your sense of self-worth. Through the Justice card, the angels also assure you that balance and fairness will prevail. Although the words of the person you love may have hurt you, the truth will eventually come to light. Justice is not just about external fairness, but about finding inner harmony and truth. The angels ask you to reflect on your feelings and the impact these words have had on your emotional balance. Justice encourages you to address the situation with honesty and fairness, keeping in mind that the person speaking may not fully understand the effect of their words. This is an opportunity for you to communicate openly, expressing how their words made you feel without seeking confrontation. The angels also emphasize the importance of forgiveness. While their words may have been painful, forgiveness can help you heal and regain your inner peace. Holding on to anger or resentment will only weigh you down, while forgiveness frees you from the emotional burden, allowing you to move forward in a more balanced and peaceful state. Additionally, the self-employment card brings a powerful message of independence and self-reliance. The angels are encouraging you to reclaim your personal power and embrace your emotional independence. This situation is not a reflection of your worth, but a chance for you to step into your own strength and self-assurance. Your value does not come from the opinions of others, but from your own inner strength and the love you carry within. The angels remind you that just as you have the ability to build your own career or make your own choices in life, you also have the power to create emotional independence and reclaim your personal sense of self-worth. The self-employment card is not just about career independence, but also about emotional freedom. The angels want you to trust in your ability to navigate this emotional situation with grace, understanding that the opinions of others cannot diminish your sense of self. You are more than a number or a label. You are a divine being full of potential, and you deserve to be treated with respect and love. The angels remind you that you do not need anyone else's approval to feel worthy. Your confidence should come from within, not from others' judgments or perceptions. The energy of the self-employment card also encourages you to prioritize your happiness and well-being. The angels want you to focus on what brings you joy, peace, and fulfillment, whether it's through your career, personal projects, or self-care. The angels urge you to invest in yourself. This is a time to reclaim your emotional autonomy and not let the judgments or words of others derail your happiness. Through the Two of Pentacles, the angels offer further guidance about balance and harmony. This card speaks to the juggling of priorities and the need to stay grounded amid emotional challenges. In the case of the person you love speaking about your age, the angels want you to understand that their words may be an outward reflection of their own inner imbalance. They may be struggling with their own issues, and their comments about your age may be projections of their own discomfort with time, change, or their own life experiences. The angels encourage you to approach this situation with compassion, understanding that their words may not reflect their true feelings, but rather their own internal struggles. This is a reminder that the words of others can sometimes be more about them than about you. The Two of Pentacles also asks you to reflect on your own emotional balance. Are you giving too much power to external opinions or allowing the judgments of others to tip the scales of your emotional stability? The angels want you to prioritize yourself and regain harmony within. Adaptability is another key message of the Two of Pentacles. Life is constantly changing, and so are the people around you. The angels want you to stay flexible and trust that this situation will eventually resolve. They remind you that just as you can handle multiple demands in life, you can navigate this emotional challenge with grace. The situation will pass, and the angels urge you to stay grounded in your own truth. The Two of Pentacles also highlights the importance of communication in relationships. Misunderstandings can arise when we are juggling too many things, and the angels encourage you to have an open and honest conversation with the person you love. This will help clear the air and restore balance between you. The angels want you to express how their words have impacted you without anger or blame, seeking mutual understanding rather than confrontation. Finally, the Two of Pentacles reminds you that life is full of cycles. The challenges you face, including this situation, are part of a larger cycle that will shift over time. The angels want you to trust in the natural flow of life and not get caught up in temporary discomfort. Your emotional resilience will help you ride through these waves, knowing that balance will eventually be restored. The angels want you to remember that your age is not a burden or something to be ashamed of. It is a reflection of your life's journey, filled with wisdom, growth, and experiences that have shaped you into who you are. You are not defined by the opinions of others, and your worth is not tied to your age. You are a divine being, full of light and love, and your true value comes from within. Trust in yourself, stand firm in your truth, and know that the angels are guiding and supporting you through this experience. In conclusion, this situation with someone you love speaking about your age behind your back is an opportunity for deep reflection, healing, and growth. The angels encourage you to reclaim your personal power, embrace your divine self, and stand firm in your truth. Trust in the divine plan unfolding in your life, and know that your worth is beyond any external judgment. You are more than a number. Your light, wisdom, and love define you, and you are worthy of respect, love, and acceptance. The angels are with you every step of the way, guiding you towards balance, peace, and empowerment. The angels' guidance, embracing emotional growth and inner peace. Dear child, the angels are reaching out to you today, offering a message of love, healing, and deep understanding. It is a moment of emotional turbulence that you may find yourself in. The person you love, someone deeply meaningful to you, has been speaking about your age behind your back. You may be feeling hurt, confused, or even vulnerable in the wake of their words. The angels, however, want you to understand that this situation holds deeper significance than meets the eye. It is an opportunity for emotional healing, self-reflection, and growth. It is a chance for you to reconnect with your true sense of worth, love, and inner peace. The angels encourage you to nurture yourself through this moment and find rest when needed. They remind you to not let the opinions of others disturb the balance of your inner peace. This situation, while emotionally challenging, is a mirror for your own growth, and it offers you an opportunity to navigate your emotions with grace and understanding. Through the symbolism of the Two of Pentacles, the angels are guiding you to find balance and adaptability, teaching you emotional discernment during times of emotional upheaval. The struggles beneath the surface when the person you love speaks about your age behind your back. It is more than just a reflection of their words. It is a reflection of their own internal struggles. These struggles, often unknown to you, may have to do with their own fears about aging, their insecurities about the future, or their struggle to maintain balance in their own lives. The angels want you to remember that this situation is not solely about you, but rather about the complex emotional dynamics within the other person. While the words spoken about you may feel hurtful and disrespectful, the angels encourage you to approach the situation with compassion. This person, like all of us, is struggling with their emotions. They may be grappling with their own vulnerabilities and fears, and they may not always know how to express those feelings constructively. Their words may be a reflection of their internal battle, rather than a direct attack on you. This is where the angels guide you to embrace emotional maturity and understanding. The Knight of Cups, a message of emotional healing and compassion. The angels are further communicating their wisdom through the energy of the Knight of Cups. This card brings messages of love, emotional depth, and compassion. The angels understand that you are feeling vulnerable right now. This person you care for has chosen to speak about your age behind your back, and this has shaken you to your core. However, the angels are here to offer comfort, insight, and clarity. They want you to see beyond the hurtful words and connect with the deeper emotions that are at play. The Knight of Cups embodies someone who is deeply connected to their emotions, someone who feels love intensely but may struggle to express it in healthy ways. It may be that this person is unaware of the emotional impact their words have on you. They may be overwhelmed by their own insecurities, fears about aging, or confusion about the relationship, and this has caused them to act out in ways that are less than constructive. This card encourages you to see their behavior not as a reflection of their lack of love for you, but as a manifestation of their emotional struggles. The angels are guiding you to approach this situation with a compassionate heart. They want you to recognize that this person may be projecting their own fears and insecurities onto you. Their comments about your age are not a reflection of your worth, but rather a manifestation of their own internal conflicts. The angels are asking you to view the situation with empathy, acknowledging that they, too, are struggling with vulnerability. Their actions may not be intentional, but rather a cry for help in dealing with their emotions. Your worth, beyond age and opinions, the angels also bring you a powerful message of self-worth through the Knight of Cups. They want you to remember that your worth is not defined by your age, nor is it dependent on the opinions of others. The Knight of Cups teaches that true love comes from a place of deep emotional connection, mutual respect, and understanding. Age is merely a number, a measure of time and experience, but it does not define your value as a person. The angels are encouraging you to stand strong in your emotional truth. Your age is a reflection of your life's journey, filled with experiences and wisdom that have shaped who you are today. You are worthy of love and respect, regardless of what anyone else says. The angels want you to honor and celebrate yourself, embracing the beautiful soul that you are. Moreover, the Knight of Cups speaks to the importance of emotional vulnerability. If the person you love is speaking about your age, it may be because they are afraid to show their own vulnerability. Perhaps their comments are a shield to mask their own fears of intimacy or commitment. The angels encourage you to reflect on whether their words are truly about your age or whether they are masking deeper emotional struggles. This reflection can help you better understand the dynamic at play and guide you in your next steps. The power of forgiveness and emotional balance, as difficult as it may be, the angels are guiding you to embrace forgiveness. The Knight of Cups teaches that love is rooted in understanding, compassion, and forgiveness. While it may be painful to know that someone you love has spoken about your age behind your back, the angels encourage you to release the emotional burden by forgiving them. This act of forgiveness is not only for them, but for your own peace of mind. Forgiveness allows you to free yourself from the emotional weight of the situation. By forgiving, you open your heart to healing and emotional growth. The angels want you to understand that holding on to hurt only keeps you emotionally trapped. Forgiveness is a powerful tool for releasing negativity and moving forward with an open heart. In addition to forgiveness, the angels also encourage you to maintain emotional balance during this time. It is easy to react with hurt and frustration when someone you love says things behind your back, but the angels ask you to approach the situation with grace and calmness. While it is important to honor your feelings, it is equally important to maintain emotional harmony. The Knight of Cups calls you to lead with your heart, but to stay grounded in your truth, ensuring that you do not lose yourself in the emotions of the moment. Self-love, reconnecting with your inner worth. The angels also bring you a message of self-love through the Knight of Cups. True love begins within. The angels want you to take this time to reconnect with your own heart, to remind yourself of your intrinsic worth, and to love yourself fully. You are a beautiful soul, and your age is an integral part of the incredible story that makes you who you are. Engage in activities that bring you joy and surround yourself with people who lift you up and see your true value. The angels encourage you to reflect on the kind of relationship you wish to cultivate. The Knight of Cups is a symbol of deep emotional connection and romance, but it also invites you to examine whether this relationship aligns with your emotional needs. Are you being supported, cherished, and understood? The angels want you to be with someone who celebrates all that you are, not someone who focuses on superficial judgments such as age. The wise decision, reflecting on the bigger picture as you continue on this journey. The angels bring you a message of clarity and wisdom through the wise decision card. This card signifies that it is time for you to step into your power and make decisions from a place of deep inner wisdom. The angels want you to reflect on the situation with the person you love, especially regarding their comments about your age. This is not just about the words they have spoken, but about what these words reveal about the relationship and your own sense of self-worth. The wise decision card encourages you to pause and see beyond the surface of the situation. The person you love may be struggling with their own insecurities, fears, or societal pressures, and their words may be an attempt to deflect their own emotional pain. The angels ask you to trust your intuition as you navigate this experience. You have the answers within you, and your heart will guide you toward the decisions that honor your highest good. Release the mental barriers. The Eight of Swords. Finally, the angels bring you a message of release and empowerment through the Eight of Swords. This card represents feelings of restriction and being trapped by your own thoughts. The angels want you to recognize that the feelings of helplessness you may be experiencing are not based on the truth. They are self-imposed limitations, the result of how you have chosen to interpret the situation. The angels encourage you to break free from these mental barriers. You are not trapped by the words spoken about your age unless you allow yourself to believe that you are. The Eight of Swords is a reminder that your true worth is not tied to the judgments of others. You are a divine being filled with wisdom, beauty, and light. The angels are helping you release any fears or doubts that have been triggered by this situation, guiding you to see beyond the surface of the comments made about your age. Empowerment. Trusting your inner strength, the angels remind you that you have the power to change your perspective. You are not as trapped as you might feel. Through this situation, the angels are inviting you to rise above the judgments of others and reclaim your power. They are offering you their support as you step into a new phase of emotional freedom and self-empowerment. The Eight of Swords teaches you that true freedom comes from within, and by releasing limiting beliefs, you can step into your full potential.